Hey y'all, welcome to PJs and Mugs. This is story time with Jessica. It's all good. Hey y'all, welcome back to PJs and Mugs. It's me, your host, Jessica. It's all good. Cheers. So I'm so excited about the story I have for you today. But first, let's get into the mug. Just so you know, these mugs are starting to rotate. There are some that are different where I'm like, oh, I couldn't find this one. But now I'm like, oh, I knew I had a lot of mugs, but I threw away a lot before I started this and still had a lot. And now that I've done all these episodes, I'm like, I should have kept some of the ones I threw away. I didn't know I was going to do this. So I have a lot of mugs, but they're starting to repeat. I will say that I am interested in seeing other mugs, so pay attention. When I hit the halfway mark of shows, which is coming up in a few weeks, I'm going to start requesting to see other mugs. So get ready for that, okay? Now, let's talk about this one. I believe I've had this one in an episode before. Do you see that pretty young model right there? Do you see that? That's me! Look at that, back in my youthful days. I love that I'm wearing red with the red purse and the red shoes. Y'all, someone one time said, Jessica, you got legs for days. And they were right. Anyway, so back in my modeling days, I met a cool photographer at a photo shoot in the funniest way. I was wearing a trash bag because I didn't pack a shirt. You don't want to wear your clothes that you're modeling and getting your makeup on it. So it's better to wear like something you can cover it with or another shirt, which I forgot. So I made a makeshift shirt out of a trash bag, tore a hole in the top, tore in the sides, and I was getting makeup done in a trash bag. And this photographer was like, yo, that's actually cool. We had a whole photo shoot in an elevator on the side while we were waiting for things. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And it was so funny because I'm like, look at me in my trash bag. Well, that photographer and I became very cool. And he wanted to do a special photo shoot. So he did this laundry room photo shoot. Now, you might see, you can only see a little bit, but there's a washer dryer thing. Obviously, I'm sitting there waiting for laundry in this kind of cool abstract detail. I don't know what fancy words a photographer used, but this was one of my favorite photo shoots for back in the days. And I loved it so much, I put it on a mug. It's the first mug I've ever got something printed on. So to that amazing photographer who also did some other like groundbreaking photography, like photography that really helped my career. Cheers to you, man. Thank you so much. You're still a special person in my heart, and I appreciate what you've done to help my career move where it's going. All right. Now that we're talking about me basically looking like a cute celebrity, let's talk about another one of my celebrity encounters. Y'all, I've really met some funny situations. I've been in some funny situations in meeting celebrities. Like, I can't just meet people in a normal way. So, now some of them, yes, but for the most part, every story I have for a celebrity, like a 75% chance, is something silly, something crazy, something funny. I tell myself that I'm going to be a celebrity too one day, and these are my future coworkers, so be chill. Although there are some that I'm not always chill with. And I'm trying to think, I got to look back at the list. I don't think I did the big one. I still got to do that at some point. But did I? You know what? Let me just look, because I'm going to be so embarrassed if I'm telling you to go look and then you're like, oh, wait, and I already did it. Did I? Okay. I know I did Darius Rucker. That was like in the second episode. Y'all didn't even know I had this over here, did you? Yeah, there's stuff over here. Oh, okay. I did not do the big one yet. Oh, yes. Well, don't worry. That one's on the list. But let's talk about this celebrity, this is for my millennials. This is definitely for my millennials. I'm going to go ahead and say RIP right now, because this is one who's passed. Can you guess who it is? Millennials? Can you guess? DMX. What y'all really want? What you really want? I don't think that's the real lyrics. Now that I think about it, we were so sheltered when we started sneaking in the music. We only got the clean versions. But DMX, y'all, I met DMX, and I think that was in 2022. I think it was 2022. Or was that 2021? It's 2022. So let's go get into it. Y'all know I DJ. If you pay attention to anything I do, you know one of my side hustles is DJing. Something I didn't realize was going to be a part of my life. It's so funny how that happened. But I was DJing at this restaurant for 5 years, 5 years and some change, actually. Anyone who is big on downtown Atlanta knows of our old spot, Metro Cafe Diner. It's under new ownership and it's slightly different name now. But back in the day, I was one of the karaoke DJs on the roster. I was even one of the DJs who, was in charge. You know what? I could literally Google what year he died because he actually died a few months later. And I can tell you what year that is. The problem is I'm doing this on my phone. I probably should do it like on a laptop or a normal camera, but that is expensive. So this is on my phone, which means I can't Google right now. So you Google and tell me, was it 2022 or 2021? So DMX came to my restaurant where I was DJing. Now, we get celebrities sometimes. There's a few celebrity stories in this restaurant, but the DMX story is even funnier. So, sort of. It's funny. So I wasn't having the best day. Something really uncool happened, and it was affecting me. And I think that kind of helped me miss the fact that this celebrity was there. It was a very cold night. I want to say it was like January, February. It was a very cold night. So we're freezing. I don't know what was going on with the heat in the restaurant. I was ready to go. Okay. It was pretty much empty too. Hardly anyone was there. But this guy and all these people came, like a group of people came in and I could see them, but they were far away. Again, I was in my own head about some mess. I was just ready to go. I got the word from the manager. We're closing early. We're closing at 2 for karaoke. Karaoke would normally go to 22 and 2:30. But like, no, we can shut it down now, Jessica. You can leave early if you want. And I was like, yes. So I'm doing the closing down stuff. Karaoke ends. The people from the group had this person who clearly was the leader of the pack. And that person came to, leader of the pack. I just see what I did there. You gotta be a millennial to get it. But okay. So this older person, this older man comes to me. And he sounds weird. Like his voice is not like, and not weird as in bad, just his voice is not normal. Cause he's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, I want my girl to, I want to sing karaoke. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. We closed. Karaoke's closed. He's like, yeah, but she just got in town. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so she just got in town. She can come back tomorrow, right? So I'm like, well, maybe y'all can come back tomorrow. I'm sorry, karaoke's closed. And you have to understand, I was really having a problem. I do not want to talk about on camera, but understand it was a serious situation. It's the kind of stuff that it would not flow into the fun vibe of this show, okay? But I was like, I got to get out of here. So this guy is like, he's kind of low-key begging. I'm like, sir, I'm really sorry. Karaoke's closed. The manager just got shut down. I'm leaving. Thank you. And finally he's like, well, okay. So the guy leaves. But he leaves me. He's still at the restaurant. I don't think much of it, okay? Then I see him over in the corner near the door talking to some people. And he sounds like he is barking at them. But it's like gospel vibes, like he's preaching. He's like, yeah, and Jesus saved my soul. And I'm like, why does this dude sound so angry? Gosh, why is he barking? What is he? So that's kind of my vibe as I'm watching this from the DJ booth and I'm packing up like whatever. Then one of our waitresses comes downstairs to the DJ booth. She's standing beside me, kind of just being out the way. And she's holding her phone. And I'm like, oh, what's up, sweetie? She's like, oh, I'm just waiting to get a picture. Now she's pregnant. So I'm thinking, oh, this must be like I need to get a picture of my baby. I didn't think about the fact that she didn't ask me to take a picture and she's just standing there. Like, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I assume it's a pregnant picture. Someone's going to take it, whatever. And so I finish packing, but I'm talking to her, seeing how she's doing, seeing how life's going. And I'm like, you see this guy over here? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, he's like barking at these people. What does he think he is? Some kind of DMX preacher? She's like, yes, Jessica. He is. I'm like, he's what? She's like, DMX. I'm like, what? The guy just turned down for karaoke is DMX? She's like, yes, that's why I'm here to take a picture. Oh, snap! I realized I turned down karaoke on DMX. Like, I wasn't even catching it. I'm like, he don't look like from the video. Dude was old. He was old man as far as I was concerned. Nothing wrong with being old. It's just people look different sometimes. It's not like he kept himself up all the way. I did not catch it. Even with the whole, hey, and all that. I'm like, oh, snap. I couldn't go over to him and be like, excuse me, Mr. DMX. Sorry about shutting down the whole karaoke thing. But I'm like, I'm just going to ride with it. I'm going to ride with it. Oh, ride. Because it's a ride, rough ride up. Anyway, DMX, wherever you are, I assume from the story, sorry for turning you down for karaoke a few months before you died. That's awkward. Okay, so there's another one of my fun celebrity encounters. Don't worry, there's a lot more if you want to hear those. Stick around, and I'll make you laugh next week. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed this crazy adventure. And until next time, cheers. Bye.